Okay, we are the Grannies Against Bullies. And we are against all bullies, but especially today, we are against those bullies over at Malheur that are desecrating our wildlife refuge. But rest assured that when we are called upon, we are ready to go over and send those bullies back to their mamas. But today we're not here just to tell you what we're against. We're here to tell you what we are for. We are so lucky and so grateful that this nation has this huge network of wildlife refuges where all the critters that we love, finned, feathered, furred, all these creatures that have been here for thousands of years before we were ever on the scene, they have these places to come and be safe, to find food, to find safe places to raise their young. And we all know, of course, how wonderful our refuge, Malheur, is. We all know what a magical place it is. We all know how important it is in this Western Flyway, where all of those birds that migrate back and forth for thousands of miles from Patagonia to Alaska, they need this place to stop and rest and feed and fuel up for the next leg of their journey. So we all know those things. Let me just tell you something that you might not know about Malheur. There is research going on there, groundbreaking research into how to bring a lake back after it's been destroyed by invasive carp. This groundbreaking research is being noticed all over the country because this is a problem all over the country. So there's all kinds of things going on at our refuges. And if I could just tell you one little story, just because I love to tell it, about another little research. There was a professor who brought his students because they wanted to study the little willow flycatcher. This is a little bird that weighs less than an ounce. Okay, so spring came. Here's this male willow flycatcher sitting on a willow by the Blitzen River, singing his buns off to get a mate. And you're going to find out he is really a real stud. Anyway, he does attract a mate. They do raise chicks, and that fall, he flies away to the south. Who knows how many hundreds of miles to the south. But the next spring, he comes right back to that same willow tree. Well, of course, they knew that because they had ringed him with a number. He was 127. So he came back the third year, the fourth year, the fifth year. He came back to that same willow tree on the Blitzen River 10 years in a row. This is a little bird that weighs less than an ounce, okay? He could have come back the 11th year, we don't know, because the program ended. So that's just another one. Oh, the reason I'm telling you this story is because different students came different summers to work on the project, and the previous ones always said to the new ones, be sure and watch for 127. And so whenever he would come back and be spotted, there would be this great shouts of joy and fist bumping. And I can remember thinking, isn't it wonderful that we have these refuges where these kinds of joyous interactions with wildlife can take place. So many reasons to support our public lands.